All right, in this video, I'm going to review Insider Group by Jakub Jablonsky. This is a program where he teaches you a lead gen model running paid ads or pay-per-click. And I'm going to compare this program with what I teach, which is Rank and Rent, where I also make money by generating leads for small businesses, but I don't run any paid advertising. I generate all my leads by ranking websites organically in Google with SEO, and I generate all my leads with free traffic. In my opinion, Rank and Rent is a much more doable, safer model to do because with pay-per-click, paid ads are extremely expensive, okay? So if you're not a real expert and you don't have capital to play around and test with, paid ads can become a really expensive thing where you lose money and lots of it with no guarantee of making a profit. One member from their group in Reddit said lots of their members are pushing legal lead gen without knowing compliance. One of the verticals that Jakub uses as an example is the legal industry, like personal injury attorneys. However, generating leads for this type of industry is extremely competitive. It's extremely expensive. Sometimes you're paying like $50 to $100 per click. Here's what's provided in the group. 5-step lead gen methodology. So Jakub's process for scaling national campaigns focuses on high value markets, which are $500 to $1,000 LTV. Stands for lifetime value, large demand segments, and ad compliant niches. They use Google AdWords or Meta, lead buyer network and databases, access to Jakub's Rolodex of direct buyers, and aggregators. Anytime you're dealing with a nationwide lead buyer, they don't pay as much as a real company would. So I'm a little bit skeptical that you can actually be profitable by using a lead buyer. And also I'm a little bit skeptical as well if Jakub has not made a deal with some of these lead buyers where he's making money across all the students, which means as a student, you might be getting paid less than what you could be getting paid if you actually sold these leads to an actual legitimate company instead of a middleman. He has a private community. He also teaches other monetization strategies such as upselling SaaS tools, most likely go high level, offering sales training, building lead infrastructure, revenue splits, and even custom lead exchanges, direct coaching and support. I guess you can use WhatsApp to contact Jakub's team. Jakub's background, he used to run leads for insurance verticals, specifically life insurance. I'm really curious to see how he can actually teach this to other students because as more students run the same type of campaigns with AdWords, cost per click just begins to go up across the board. And I just don't see that many opportunities exist here for all the students to be running their own campaigns because it's all nationwide. And also, what kind of capital would a student need to test out the nationwide AdWord campaigns? Because it's not cheap. Whereas with my rank and rent sites, you spend maybe $100 on a website, you rank it after 3 months, and you're only paying $20 a month for a website that can generate 15, 20 leads a month. With a pay per click, like you're spending $20 per click, sometimes even more. My team didn't find that many like real reviews online, but what he's teaching is nothing new. The problem with paid ads is that it's so easy for anybody to just duplicate what you're trying to do. And every time you have another person trying to do the same offer as you, your cost begins to go up. So you're not fully in control over your cost. And also the fact that any of these pay-per-click platforms, you get fraudulent clicks, you get ads that just underperform sometimes because the platform is going to use up your budget regardless of your results. And so you're never fully in control. The platform can spend your budget however it pleases at times. So it's very hard to stay profitable consistently. At least when you rank a website in Google with SEO, you're a lot more in control because you can predictably do better SEO than the competition. Once you get the rankings, it's all free traffic. So you're not having to worry about a campaign where you're spending hundreds of dollars every day. You're only spending $20 per month per website. So with that being said, I think Rank and Rent is a much more doable lead generation business model than pay-per-click, especially most of you guys that are tight on funds. You got to make every dollar you spend online count. And with pay-per-click, you can just piss away money on a bad campaign and lose a bunch of money with nothing to show up for. At least with Rank and Rent, every dollar you spend in that Rank and Rent model, you're building digital assets that you get to own and keep over the long term. Although pay-per-click campaigns can get you results really quick. The real question one has to ask is how sustainable is the business long-term? And I think pay-per-click is very volatile long-term. So with that being said, I just launched a brand new rank and rank coaching program this year. I have the best rank and rank program on the internet. Generating leads with free traffic has been the key to create a lifestyle of freedom for myself. So if you're interested, click on the link in the bio for more info.